swallowing. I'm swallowing some coffee.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Oh My God, It's Cold Out There.
All right, Snow Faye.
Oh my God. So we just had our winter storm. Thankfully, we did not lose power.
That is cool.
We were prepared, though. We had the blow up mattress in the living room ready because I have a gas fireplace. So if the power goes out, we can still
nice.
heat. So we were all prepared there. And oh my gosh, so my Brendan's girlfriend works at Starbucks. But she's at Lander University, which is about 50-minute drive. We went and picked her up because they were making Lander go home. And if you didn't go home, you had to sign a waiver. So I'm like, absolutely not. She's coming home with us.
Nice.
So we went and picked her up.
Yeah.
She had to bring home stuff that was going to go out. So we were eating pastries and sandwiches and oh my blood sugar went sky high. I mean, scary sky high. But we made it through.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it just was a good week or weekend to have some snacks, watch some movies.
Exactly. So, how's
the
weather in your neck of the woods?
It is cold. I'm here in Northeast Ohio, and it is ice cold. Schools have been canceled all week. They're canceled again for tomorrow. But it's you're getting used to it. In fact, now it went up to 14 degrees today, and honestly, it's starting to feel like a bit of a heat wave. And I'm not kidding. I actually walked out without my coat zipped up, and I'm like, I wouldn't have done that a few weeks ago, not in 14-degree weather.
Right. Oh, my God.
So it's crazy, though.
I kept telling people we're going to have snow this year. This is the year, because we haven't had really any snow in a few years. I said, this is the year. It's just the weather's been too weird for it not to happen.
Yeah.
And of course, the local people are like, no, we're not going to get anything. I'm like, okay.
All right.
And shut us down for a few days. And then there's more snow coming this weekend. Our area is supposed to get 2 to 4 inches. So give or take. So it's like,
that's not too bad.
No snow, do you say? Oh my God. But anyways, it's supposed to be fluffy snowflakes, they said.
Oh, so that's nice.
It's better than the freeze and the sleet and the freeze and, So you can kind of walk or drive around in snow.
Right, exactly. In fact, when I lived in Washington, D.C., that was further south than how I am now, and we would get ice storms, and those were brutal. I mean, they were brutal. I've never experienced those because I grew up with the snow, and you couldn't drive. I mean, there'd be ice this thick on the sidewalk. I mean, you couldn't walk anywhere, drive anywhere. I was like, this is actually worse than the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's what they were predicting here is an inch snow or ice. 20 years ago, we just missed that storm. So
yeah,
and that was in January. They tell me, maybe it was either way. Anyway, enough snow talk. Let's say hello to some people. Nancy's here.
Nancy.
We just love Nancy.
Yes, we
do.
Hey,
everybody. It's Avana. Avana's here. We missed you. It's been like 3 weeks, maybe.
I know.
It's a long time.
It is.
Heather is here. Hi, Heather. We owe Heather a reading. I think we'll make her our first reading because she had to duck out the other night.
Sounds good.
So
fair enough. I like that.
I'll read with the deck I was going to read with her. Yeah. So we brought out our dusty decks. They were dusty, musty, and moldy. So I was dusty.
Okay, you speak for yourself.
Yeah, this is Roman. This is Roman. He's like, I was dusty. Nancy
okay.
Was
musty, I see. Okay.
He was moldy.
Okay, I get it. Okay,
yeah. But it was a lot of fun. We used the deck that we just tucked away and you don't use very often.
Yeah, that does sound like fun.
It was fun. So Brendan's here. Hi, Brendan. He's kind of working on some art projects. And it is Jax.
Hi.
Hi, Jax. Oh, love it when Jax moderating for us. Um, and Brendan's getting to be such a good moderator as well. Um, okay, everybody's linking here. Link, 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 link. um, looks like Heather's lurk working. Our beauty peacock is peacock rainbow is here. Hello, my dear. Hello from India. Let's see. Jack's saying headache making me sick. Aw.
Aw.
Well, I hope we can make you feel better.
Yeah, me too.
You're on the floor on my Da Vinci tool. You know, I had a Da Vinci deck and the artwork was amazing, but it wasn't good for live readings, so I ended up rehoming that. Oh, yeah, just a short little intro to get that bell ringing for people to catch on that we're on. So I need to make a new intro video altogether. I can make a really good paranormal one, but I can't seem to make just a Fae thing. I don't know. I got to do something about that.
Well, you have to wait when the spirit moves you,
There you go.
And all of a sudden, everything just falls into place.
Or like me, I just fall.
Did you ever have that? Hi.
Hi, Salty. Did I ever have what?
Did you ever have that like at work where you just can't get anything done? Like you just not focused, and then you come in the next day or 2 days and you just plow through everything. It just all falls into place, and you're like, and that can be at home or anywhere. It doesn't matter. But
yeah, and it sure doesn't make the day go by quickly when it does that. Okay, let's see. We've got Heather. 60 degrees weather next week.
Well, 60 degrees sounds like summer.
I know. We kept going back and forth, back and forth. I thought we weren't going to have a winter for a moment. Okay. And Jack says she was freezing her fajitas off at 34. That's cold for Florida.
Yes, that is. Yes. We've been
the other day I was like, it's 29 here, and she goes, it's 79 here.
Oh man. That just doesn't sound right.
Brag away. Brag away. All right. Oh, I'm just knocking things over now. Earth Flower's here. Hi, Earth Flower. And Ayana is here. And Ellen's back. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Love it when everybody comes together for our little sacred fun.
Yeah, I love that.
Sacred fun. We need to call it something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, sacred shenanigans or something.
That's more like it, right?
Oh, okay. Moving right along. Oh, Salty says it's a lovely evening for reading.
I love that.
It is. I hope I can stay awake. I couldn't sleep last night.
You know,
I had to take a caffeine pill around 3.
Pardon me?
I had to take a caffeine pill around 3 o'clock.
I see to stay up. Yeah.
I did have decaf tea here. So we had a like Secret Santa exchange at work amongst the counselors at work in guidance, and I put on my little list black tea. I love black tea. I should have put English breakfast or something more specific. So the only male, I had a feeling he would get me. The only male got me, and he gets me Lipton. And Brendan's like, oh no, because Lipton is like the worst in chemicals and stuff like that.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Okay.
And but it was also decaf. So I was making fun. I didn't tell him any of this. But now I'm kind of glad. I mean, I'm not happy it's Lipton, but I'm glad I got decaf because now I can still have my tea and read and not be wide awake until 2 o'clock in the morning and then have to get up in the morning.
Right. Yes, I love that for you. We don't want you to fall asleep on us, so
have to. And I'm surprised it actually tastes like tea. I kind of thought that decaf wouldn't taste like tea.
I'm not really a big tea drinker. Right now I am drinking coffee, which is probably not good, but
Right. Even
I'll be
Jack,
up tonight.
Jack says microplastics too.
Yeah.
And Sesh, yeah, Celeste, all the things that we think are the really good teas. Mm-mm.
Yeah. You know what?
But
I read something. I don't know how true it is, but if you guys want to put it in the thing, um, it's a brand called is I think it's Traditional Medicinals.
right,
That's yeah, and I think that one's supposed to be pretty good.
something
Like
like that. And those are supposed to be good.
yeah,
And then the top Dow, we call them Dow,
yeah, yeah,
TAO.
yeah.
Dow teas are supposed to be good. Anyway, yeah, steep it, steep it, get the thing. I've just normally used just loose leaf teas, and I'm just hoping that uh, they're not from Lipton or Celestial or even Dow teas. Um, I'm just hoping they're reputable, and because I've been drinking them for about 20 years. I like black Assam tea. It's from Sri Lanka,
Oh, I've never
and
heard of it.
actually, well, the actually in a lot of the English, Irish, Scottish breakfast teas have Assam in it, along with Ceylon.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay,
all that fun stuff. All right, now that we've talked snow, we've talked tea. We can start doing some reading. So let me put this in there.
okay.
So if you would like a reading, I guess anything goes except for, of course, the usual. No medical, legal, politics. Last live, we got a whole lot of um, career reading.
Yeah,
Everybody.
we did.
Oh, Nancy. I got Nancy on the Harney and Sons hot cinnamon tea.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that brand,
Oh,
but hot
it's
cinnamon tea sounds
so
excellent.
good. If you like a hint of red hots,
Yes,
it's
I do.
really good.
I
Violet
have to
for
keep that in
Roses
mind.
is here.
Roses.
um, Violet for Roses. Stephanie, I had to look at my cheat sheet. I got like short attention span. Crystal's here. Hello,
Hi,
hello, hello,
Crystal.
hello. Yeah, so if anybody, Violet, I got your question. Well, I know I don't. See, yeah, we're going to start already. Um, so yeah, if you'd like a reading, February energy sounds lovely. Um, we're getting ready for Imbolc or Imbol,
What's that?
Imbol. Like my brain's not working tonight. Like we just had the winter solstice. What was that? Not Mabon. See, I can't even think right now. It's a season. It's the season
Never mind. I'll
between
figure it
winter
out.
and spring.
Never mind. Don't ask me any readings on that one.
Oh, I sure hope I can read tonight.
Yeah,
Well,
gee, I hope so too. What are we doing here?
okay, I'm done. Okay, so we just went through Yule,
Yes.
and now next is Imbolc, then Ostara, Beltane, Litha, Lammas, and Mabon, Samhain, my favorite time of year. Anyways, I
Is
got a
that
cheat sheet
summer?
here. Samhain is Halloween season.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What? I must have,
Yeah,
yeah, forgot something there. Yeah, I should have known.
yeah. So Imbolc is that in between winter and spring.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. That's where we're at. We're in between winter and spring. We're heading out of
Oh
winter
my
and heading into spring.
Here's Moldy.
Hi.
We were just talking about you. Oh my gosh. Yep, yep. It's all that kind of Celtic fun. So, all right, let's see. I know there's so many ways of. All right, we have violets for roses. I have one question starred, and oh, that's Brendan saying questions are open. I thought that was another question.
Don't
All in
start
caps.
that one.
So, all right, I'm going to be slap happy because I didn't get
I
it.
can see that. I'm getting there.
Lordy B, just help us all. I did ask, called in the Clairgoofians. It's coming in
Oh,
strong.
it's coming in. Yes.
All right, let's see. Jack said the coming of spring and possibly Goddess Bridget, proposing that the saint and her feast day may be Christianizations. I said that. I said
No,
it
okay. No,
without
you did not say
stuttering.
that.
I
Okay.
said it without stuttering.
Oh, you said that. I get it. Okay.
It was
You
a
did.
big
You
long
did
word,
say
and I
that.
said it. Okay, I got some brain cells still awake. All right then. Interesting. So right now I have Violet and I have Brendan. And then Heather, are you still here? Because, well, she did because she called Roman moldy. Sorry, I had to get the deck I used. So what I did was put my dusty decks in the order of I received them
Oh, okay.
through and most of them are from 2020 and back beyond. So
Oh, wow.
So there were decks that they were that once upon a time must have decks. And then of course as you get newer decks, they kind of get pushed back and pushed back.
Yeah.
So it was Mystic Masters.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
And
Nice.
it's from Danny Mystic. She has curated artwork and I'll make us bigger. I'll make us bigger. So it was curated artwork that she just
Nice.
added some touches of watercolors to. And
Ah,
squiggly
okay.
lines and stuff. So when I first got it, I couldn't put it down. I used it 3 months straight and all my lives and everything.
I
And so,
love it.
yeah. So, all right. We're going to read for Heather first.
Okay.
She says, I am, ma'am.
And what kind of reading are
Okay.
we doing?
Heather, do you want, I think she just wanted general,
Like
but do you have a question or you want February? What is it? Other than how freaking cool. All right. This is freaking cool. It's freaking cold out there. Freezing.
yes.
My little computer. Cold watch just issued.
Yeah. Right.
Because we
Thanks.
didn't know it was cold for the
Yeah.
past.
Thanks. Thanks for that news flash.
Okay, February energy, she says.
February. Got it. Here we go.
All right, February energy for Heather. Okay. Just fly out. Oh, ooh. Don't. Oh. All right. That one was upside down, so I'm not going to use it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here we go, Heather. I got some nice. I'm gonna pull one more card. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta do one more.
That's okay.
I love this reading because I just like. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm getting the chills. Okay, here we go. First card that I get is this Three of Summer card. And summer in this deck, just so you know, is Three of Cups, which is a very beautiful, which is my favorite card of the deck, by the way, Three of Cups. And it says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. Like really just a lot of good things. Like where you lift your cup up to the universe and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just happy. It's just things are good. Now listen to this. Then you go from the Three of Summer to the Four of Summer. So this is the Four of Cups. This says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted. And then it says discontentment with life. That I don't really get that. But this is funny because while I was shuffling, I thought, I feel like really good energies for you for February, really, like with like this Three of Cups. But I feel like you're almost going to maybe, I know, right? I feel like you're almost gonna like maybe just miss them, or you're distracted. You kind of lose your focus a little bit, and you get distracted off of it, and you don't need to. Don't I just hear, don't feel obligated by what you think, what you think other people want you to concentrate on, or what you think you should be doing. Do what your heart tells you, do what your excitement tells you, because you've got beautiful opportunities. And then your outcome card, and I have one card beyond this, is the Magician. And this, of course, is you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Don't get sidetracked on things that you feel like this is what I have to say. Like when I would talk to myself, and I would like, well, they say this, and then finally one day I'm like, who is this they? I'm making up this they, like the scientists, other people. Who's they? It's just somebody in my mind, or just a word. Don't get distracted off of your path, because you have so many magical things. And then this is interesting too, because then the karma card that I got is disarm the fear.
Ooh.
Fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence. This is not the Fool card, but it certainly looks like that card. And with the Magician, the Fool, the Three of Cups, you've got it all. You've got it all there. You got it. You know you do. You're the full package. You just got to, don't get scared. Don't listen to what you think other people want you to do. Just move forward on it, because you really have a lot of good energy around you for February. So that's what I got. I hope it resonates.
I got good energy too. Okay. So I'm just like I did that night. I'm just using from one deck on her reading. Um, okay, so your first card, she makes dark images, and do you see where the words are? No, because they're in
No.
black.
Oh,
In black.
like what words? Good luck
Okay.
with that, Snow
All right.
Fae.
Page of Cups. And I love this because one thing that Heather and I do have in common, other than tarot, is the love of music.
Yes.
So, Page of Cups. So, learning something new that's going to raise your vibrational energy is how I'm feeling with this card. And, it could, my music is it's soul food, like
Yes.
soul food. And so I don't know, like, how do you tell somebody such as myself to listen to more music? It will help you when it's like there, when do I not listen to music? It's the first thing I put on in the morning through getting ready and everything. Anyway, so Page of Cups. So, again, Page of Cups are about, when we, let's just say, regress into a little more of our child, here we go, that childlike energy, that's our soul energy, is our childlike energy. When we reconnect with that opens our channels into our imagination, which helps us connect with spirit and receive messages through them. And so I'm thinking, listening to certain music, um changing up your playlist a little bit. I think you might get messages through these new songs on your playlist. My next card is the Eight of Wands. So again, messages coming through. Look at them. He's just
That's like
yeah,
how I am. Yeah, I love
he's
that.
putting it out there. He's just loving life, free flowing. He's free falling, free flowing. Yeah, so just be open and receptive to these messages that are going to start coming by the way of music. I really feel there's something in there, because I know, like, when I'm in the shower, the next song comes on. I'm like, what is? I don't remember putting that on my playlist. I'm hearing different music, different lyrics, and so I'll like peek out my head out of the shower door, going, that's not even what I was just hearing just now. So I'm like, I wish I could put that to the guitar. That would be new music. But anyway, I digress. So, and then your next February energy is the Hierophant. So, new form of spirituality, perhaps. Harfin also speaks of the institutions and whether you're going to go with the flow or, buck the system a little bit. But anyway, I just feel like the connection, spiritual connection, is the key to raising your vibrational energy, to invite more positive things into your life and spiritual growth. So, yeah. So there you go, Heather. Got to read for you.
Yay. Always nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Pamela Bachelor is here. Hello, hello. Okay. Um, yeah, I. She's talking about Florence the Machine. I can only take her in small doses. She carries on her note just a little too long, a little too often. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I thought, with me, I should have been a music critic because I'm brutal when it comes to music.
You can do that.
Maybe I'll do that, a tarot music critic. Take songs and
What a
put.
yeah. What a cool niche.
I love it. Love music. So, anyways, there you go, Heather. Right. Yeah, for my 50th birthday, I went out because I had to sell all my equipment to, raise money to get married. And one of them was a 12 string. And on my 50th birthday, I decided to get myself a 12th string again. And man, after not playing for 15 years, that hurt. The hurt that had no calluses left. It was ouch. All right, here's who we have so far. And if you don't hear me call your name, please let me know. We have Violet for Roses with Stephanie. We have Brendan. Crystal, I put you in because you weren't able to get a reading the last time we were on. So if you have a question or want a general February reading, Crystal, put it in. You're welcome to put it in. Flower Beauty Peacock and Earth Flower. We got some flowers tonight.
I love it.
So let me just peek back, make sure I didn't forget anyone. Again, if you didn't hear your name, just tell me so. All right, Violet for Roses.
All right, Violet for Roses.
Stephanie. Um, February. All right, February readings. So again, tonight we're doing just 3-card readings, but if you want more than 3 cards and a little bit longer reading, I do take tips tonight, so that's up to you. But everybody get a free reading tonight. So just tips help the channel, the expenses of the channel. But we love you either way. We appreciate each and every one of you here.
Okay, Violet's
you ready?
I am ready. Love the first card, the High Priestess. And it says, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. I really feel that you're really connected to, the higher vibrations, energies. I don't know you at all, but I feel that you're very connected. And this card is almost like telling me, and I'm getting this feeling that you're opening up like a higher level of development, and there might be, I just heard there might be some frustration with that, but not to be frustrated because that is actually you're just like moving up. It's kind of like we don't go like this. Okay, we go like this. So, you have the dips, but you're going up. Then you get the moon, which is also intuition. And it says, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yes, absolutely. Two highly intuitive cards here, really developing that, getting to the next level of that intuition, developing it even more. I don't know if you're looking, I just heard the word mediumship. I don't know if you're looking into that, but continuing like I just heard you continue to pursue the path you're on. So I love that for you. The outcome card here is this Ace of Spring. Spring is Ace of Wands. And And it says it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. Taking all this knowledge, even if you don't have all the intuitive like backing that you want, um, you need to start getting out there and like teaching it and maybe meeting with people, or somehow getting this into the physical world, because people need your message and your energy out there. So please, if that's a path that you'd like to take, continuing to open up and continuing to grow with that beautiful, again, that beautiful like vibration, raising your vibration, but also starting to really bringing it into the day-to-day world with people. I just heard too, if you don't do something like on social media, maybe doing something like at a local library, but really getting out there to the people is what I heard. So if you're ready, it might be time, or it might be time in February, or you'll start to take those baby steps towards that. So that's what I got for you. I hope it resonates.
Hmm. Love it. I do need to, we all do need to.
Right.
It's just not that easy. Hey, fun boy, how are you? I got your
I always have good
question.
intentions to meditate and then I fall asleep.
Well, I know. If I do it at night, I fall asleep.
Oh
If I
yeah.
do it in the morning, what my to-do list goes. It's like that ticker tape going.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. Stephanie. Okay. Your first card is the card of discovery. That's like, I just love this feeling I got just now. It's like discovering the stars for the first time ever.
Oh,
How magical. When I was little, I pictured, the sky is heaven, and the stars were windows to heaven, and every time they twinkled, I pictured the angels in a ballroom passing by the windows, and so that was my fantasy of heaven when I was growing up.
you are so creative. Wow.
Oh,
I
I don't
love
know.
that.
It was that secondhand smoke, I think I was.
I'm going to start thinking about it like that. I love that.
So, anyways, this is about discovering something new. This is about, okay, say you do meditate, you discover a new gift, or just opening yourself up to spirit. I'm just getting these mad tingles right now. Opening yourself up to spirit, asking to be open and aware of all the energies that are around you. You end up finding new energies, new gifts, new spiritual gifts, new paths, discovering something that a childhood thing, and you rediscover it as an adult. All things to make you happy, and you got a lot of happy in your reading. You got the 10 of Cups on top of that.
Nice.
So discovery, 10 of Cups. We can't say much more about 10 of Cups. It's all things happy. So look forward, especially in these darker months, look forward to the light returning, and just keep that in your mindset, and that helps just dim out the darkers. And then cards flew out, and I'm just going to read them um, as they fall out, and then I'll do a little reading. First was the calm after the storm. It says learn to forgive. So if something has happened over the holidays or even over this last year, just look at things from a different perspective. And forgiving doesn't mean it's okay, whatever happened. It's just about cutting the cord, is how I'm saying now. Then you got cherish your own unique voice. So maybe there's something in to discover that you sing, or you're a poet, but um, you're supposed to express something, your voice, something, it's needing to be heard. So if that makes sense to you, let me know. um, then you got connect with your emotions, so doing a little emotional healing this winter to get ready for February. And the last one, compassionate heart, embrace your empathy. So maybe one of your unique gifts that you're not aware of yet is about being an empath. You always knew you felt other people's feelings, but you didn't know how to use it as a gift. So, and that childlike wonder, her imagination, that's how it gets started. Some people ask, how do you know when spirit is speaking to you? What if I'm making it up, imagining it? That's part of it. If we can't use our imagination, how are they going to learn to communicate with you? So, anyways, that's my story for you, Stephanie. I hope you enjoyed it. You had a lot of beautiful cards.
Yes.
Um, so, and then we have Everly's here. So, hello, Everly. Saying hello. I got your question starred. And oh, Heather left us. Um, so she says she's going to try to, even starting at 5 minutes a day, just connecting to spirit, saying, I ask and intend for a clear channel to my guiding team,
Mm-hmm.
and have them follow you throughout the day. It's as simple as that. I do want to get more creative ventures, but I've always felt a little overwhelmed. Okay, it's because you have some emotional cords attached to you, Stephanie. And, if you haven't heard me say this before, call on Archangel Michael in a meditation. Ask him to sever any cords that do not belong to you, and ask for cords to be severed that no longer serve you, the connections with people. They're holding you back. So just that's how you do it. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for letting us read for you. All right. We've got Brendan and then Crystal. Are you here? Did you want a reading? Or you put that in, didn't you? You did because no, that was Everly. Okay. We still have Flower Beauty, Peacock, Rainbow after Brendan and if Crystal wants one. So right now it's Brendan.
All right, Brenda.
February energy for
All
Brendan.
right.
All right. Oop, now I'm being noisy.
Love these cards, Brendan. The first card that I get is the Star, which is a major arcana card. And it says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So that is really, I feel like just balance coming into your life almost effortlessly. Not that we don't have to do stuff to bring in balance or to make some changes or to do a strategy change, but I'm just hearing that things are just kind of like flowing for you, and they really start to flow in February. Then I got the Magician card. It says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Of course, right? I love that. Again, strong energies this month for balance, or in February for balance and for moving forward onto the path that you want to be a part of. And I'm hearing too, you really are the one in control of your life, not anyone else. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward, step by step. I know you have we all have obligations to people and to jobs or whatever, but keep that dream in your heart alive, and that is really where the control is where your heart wants to be. And then you got the Queen of Summer card, and this says, oh, this is interesting. It says, listen to your heart. intuitive intuitive
Love it.
insights you can trust, taking care of others perhaps too much. So you know what, Queen of Summer, let's see, hold on, what is the Summer card? Queen of Cups, beautiful. Of course, intuition is high, moving forward. Of course, you take care of others, absolutely, but making sure that you save some energy for yourself to take care of yourself, because that just helps you to even be able to be really more of service to other people. I once heard something, and I'm being told to tell you this. You know what? You don't have to give 100%. You can give 90% and save 10% for yourself. That's the time where you're regenerating and re-energizing and nurturing your dreams. So just keep that in mind. And there you go. I think it's going to be a nice February. It seems like I just feel like for almost everybody, this spring is just going to give us that powerful energy to move forward. So
I
there you
agree.
go.
Mhm. Well, I must say, you look sparkly tonight. You're matching your backdrop. You're all
How about it,
starshine.
right? I had to find a sweater because I'm freezing.
Oh my gosh. Can't pour from an empty cup.
That's true. Absolutely.
It's true. I have a very similar reading because I pulled the Empress card, nurturing others as the Empress does. The message I got was for nurturing your creativity here. Um, Empress Empress energy is the nurturer, but she's also like Gaia, creating, bringing things to life. So I think there's some things that have been dormant maybe through this winter that you need to um, attend to and regenerate those seeds and nurture those seeds. And like Avana says, this man cub of mine takes care of us very well. But I also try to encourage him to go have fun. You need to go have fun. But as I say that, I drew the hermit card. So yeah, definitely maybe going within and working with your spirit guides a little bit more because you have a purpose in this world, Brendan, and it's part of it is being the light to others as well. But again, that replenishing of your energy needs to be kept up. But I think during the rest of this winter season, connect with your guides a little more often right before you go to bed. Just thank them for being with you during the day and be open and receptive to some messages as you sleep, but also ask to remember these messages upon
Right.
waking up. um, and then I pulled what I'm calling ancestor card. um, Shaman's mirror is what you got. Here's your message. You possess the power to avert difficulty. You realize that what is happening at a deeper level and what is being asked of you spiritually. There's an empowered inner response to the outer trigger that will lighten your heart. Reflect upon your situation and you shall activate the spiritual authority to respond in an empowered way that enhances and enriches your life path. So we have this beautiful we got timepieces here, so timing and timing of the essence and stuff. Could be when I think about outer triggers is right now work. So being more in contact with your guides, asking them to assist you throughout your each work day will help you navigate through all those energies, and I feel like you will gain more respect in doing so. So that's what I have for you, Brendan. All right, let's unstar Brendan here. Crystal, are you still here? If you are, let me know. Right now, we'll read for Flower Beauty Peacock. Um, Guidance from my guides.
All right. Let's see what we got.
All right. Well, Flower, are you still here? Let me. She's in
Okay.
from India, and it is like around 7 or 8 a.m. there. I think. I can't remember. So,
Yep.
Flower, are you still here? Sometimes she pops in and then um, fixes a cup of tea. Moira's here. Hi, Moira. How are you, sweetheart? She came in a bit ago, and I just now see her name. Okay. Um. Anyways, do we see Flower? Earth Flower's here. We're looking for a Flower Beauty Peacock. Okay. So we'll do Earth Flower next
All right.
until Crystal
Yeah.
and Flower Beauty come
Okay.
in. So, Earth Flower. We know Earth Flower, don't we?
She says yes. She's here.
Flower Beauty's here?
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Flower Beauty will be after Earth Flower.
Oh wait, that was Earth Flower I was referring to. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I apologize. Yeah.
we have so many beautiful flowers. All right. Earth Flower.
All right, here we go. Earth Flower. That's what I got for February. First card I got, the Moon. Powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. You know what? Moving forward, I just really, when I read that letting go of worry and fear, I feel that that's a big growth part for you in February, like the next few weeks or even the next few months, whatever. Letting go of worry and fear, and I just feel like that's going to be I just heard the word monumental for you as far as moving forward and and really continuing to grow your intuition and to really get insights on yourself and others and like other situations. So keep that in mind. Letting go of that worry and fear is almost more important than like thinking about let me grow my intuition or let me grow. It's more let me get rid of, let me cut things out that I no longer need. Then you get this King of Winter card. This is interesting
Ooh,
because get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. I like this. This King of Winter is the King of Swords. And it's funny because I was drawn to say to cut things out of your life. And with this sword, it's like you kind of do that. Like you're like, you know what? I'm cutting the things out that I no longer need. The people, the emotion, whatever it is. Do I need this? Is th- there's a sentence like I feel a certain way about something because I believe I should feel that way. Do you believe? I mean, like I feel that in this situation that I have hurt feelings because I believe I should feel that way. Maybe you don't need to have hurt feelings, right? Maybe you don't need to look at things a certain way. If you can change your belief system, I can look at any situation and say, maybe it wasn't the situation I love, but I've learned from it. And that person has pushed me into learning more and moving forward. So, changing your perspective, getting rid of the worry and fear as much as you can, and changing that ideology. Um, and then the last card that I got for you is the Ace of Autumn. And
I
Autumn in
love
this
that.
is, oh, the Ace of Earth. I love that. Fertile new beginnings. Oh, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, and a happy change in your career. So I love that moving forward. It's like getting rid of things you don't need, getting rid of that baggage because really I kind of think of like we don't have baggage, we just kind of take on other people's baggage. So doing that and having a fertile new beginning as spring starts. I love that. So I hope that resonates. Jamie.
And that's such a happy card, too.
It is a happy
I love
card.
that. Show that again.
Oh yeah, this little guy right here. Look at it.
He is
Yay!
so happy.
I
I
know. Some
love it.
sparkles and
I need
everything.
to use that deck more often. Hey, Judith, how are you tonight? Welcome. We're still taking a couple more questions if you want one, if you have one, Judith. Okay, so I was just nodding the whole time because this first card is just like there's some things you need to walk away from, and look at all these cups. So it's on an emotional level too. So you may have some people that have their little cords connected to you that are causing you a little emotional, for lack of a better term, distress. But it doesn't have to be a distress. It's just taking up too much of your energy. So, and as Jack said earlier, you can't pour with an empty cup. So, so there's definitely some things I think during the next couple months that's going to make you have kind of those aha moments. You're going to learn something because there's books too.
Mhm.
This mouse, this person, this mouse has used cups and books. So that's emotional, that's learning. It's just almost mirroring what everything Ivana was saying, and it's going to happen around a full moon. I feel so you're just going to get that, like, you know what? I love this person, but they are draining my energy. So I think I need to find ways of not having them around me a little bit more. It's time for you to move on. We have people that follow us along our paths, and they were meant to be there. We were meant to learn from your connection with them. But sometimes it's time for you to go on to your own spiritual path, and you can still have them as friends. You don't have to, block them from your life, but it's time to put up boundaries and pay more attention to you and your energies. And these two came out together, so I'm going to read them together. It's Two of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. So finding that balance in your resources and your creativity. When you free things up, up some of those chords, you're going to get more creative, more aha moments. Maybe throw a tea party. I just I just love tea parties, and I haven't had one in so long. So I'll live vicariously through you. So, but Queen of Wands, full of life, they do love to entertain, but sometimes they're like, I'll use me an example. I'm the hermit, but I do love to entertain once in a while and have a tea party.
Yeah.
But balancing your resources, time, money, health, you need to take charge of that because there's that queen. And then your final card is honor, loyalty. Okay. So it's just about remembering those who have walked your path with you, alongside you, what energy they've offered you that you carried forward. It's just sitting in gratitude. And you could just say it in an affirmation or during a meditation. I'm thankful for those who have walked with me along my path. It's as simple as that. And being loyal to yourself, though. There's a little dragon here. It's the magic within you. Being loyal to your spirit, your energy. Yeah. So that's what I have for you.
I love that.
Um, yeah. So that was a nice reading. So there you go,
Beautiful.
Arthur. I hope that the story resonated with you. Um, yeah, I'm smelling. Sorry, I'm smelling something cooking, and we had dinner already. I hope that's not the oven burning. Okay.
Well, if you
All
need
right.
to go check something, please do.
Hang on. Let me yell it out. Wait, I almost removed. He can't hear me from up here. I'll text him. Or Brendan, if you're listening, duh. Brendan, are you cooking something? Made a little ramen cup. Okay. So I make sure nothing was burning. Oh, okay. So great, Earth Flower. That's some great guidance. I really feel, there's times in our lives, and it's in different stages where we do need to. Some people are holding us back, and when we recognize those people, like I said, you don't have to block them. You just put up boundaries, and it's okay to say no. They're not going to hate you for it. Okay, so yes, we'll have to have a little tea party. Oh, okay, so all right, I don't see Crystal or Flower yet.
Okay, that's all
And
right.
then Judith, if you have a question, put it in, or if you just want a general. We're doing February readings tonight, getting our bringing back that light into the winter darkness, so to speak. Daylight savings isn't until March, but February 1st is Imbolc. And we got to learn a little more about Imbolc. Okay. All right. So, last call for Flower Beauty. I'm sure. I'm just not sure. All right. Fun Boy, are you still here? And then we have Everly. Everly, are you still here? It's okay to go to the bathroom. It's okay if you have to. Well, I had, well, never mind. I won't go
We're
there.
getting like TMI here, okay?
Well, sometimes you're like, hello,
I'm just
are you
teasing.
there? And then it's like, okay, maybe they had to go to the bathroom. All right, so Fun Boy is here. We got a yup. We got a yup. And
All
then
right.
Everly is after Fun Boy.
Okay.
So Fun Boy's question, he always has unique questions. Let's see what it is tonight. How will my pursuits during the first half of I'm going to guess it's February since we're out of January. All right. So, pursuits for the next couple weeks here.
Yeah. Okay. First
All
half
right.
of got it. Let's see.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, the reason I laughed was because here's what I in my head as I was shuffling, I heard va 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 vroom, so I said, well, that's a good thing. And then I looked down and the sun card popped out as the first card. So I said, well, let's see. It says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and accommodations, and gratitude for the blessings of life. So
Love it. Love
sounds like
it.
you're on really good, strong footing for the first 2 weeks here. Then we get, oh my gosh, 9 of summer and 9 of cups. This is 9 of cups. And what does it say? Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. I mean, what else can I say about that? And then your outcome is renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So, what can I add to this, Fun Boy? Probably not much. It sounds, according to the cards, it sounds really good, and just move forward and do what your heart desires. I mean, there you go, right? So, I mean, I'm not even going to say anything else. I don't want to mess it up. I can't top that. Hope that resonates. If it doesn't, we'll have to talk.
Okay, so let me pull this last card here. All right, so I'm loving this energy here because, first of all, we have the Chariot. Look into the image. So, the Chariot's all about, we here in this 3D world, we have opposing forces. We have forces that sometimes work against you, for you. And this is about using these energies to your advantage. This is about moving forward. But in this particular chariot, oh my goodness, the wind chimes got really loud. Before this horse goes on his quest, he's stopping and chatting with this little mouse. So it's like, take time for the small things.
Yeah.
While you're on your quest and your endeavors and your pursuits, seek advice. Seek advice from a trusted friend, spirit guide, whatever. But this is about planning before you go out there and do your pursuits. Yeah, I'm loving that, and I'm loving because you got the Wheel of Fortune after that. So, um, Wheel of Fortune's about good luck, but it's also about remembering that things happen in cycles. So, just when the cycle is high, ride that cycle. Go out full force. When that cycle's in the lower end, use that time to plan and reassess things and stuff. So Wheel of Fortune is good for your pursuits. I'm just loving your reading. And then you also got Embrace the Empathy. So along your path, sometimes the Chariot card kind of goes too fast and runs people over. We don't want to run people over along our pursuits. So, taking the time to appreciate each and every step you make, um, taking time to appreciate the people you come across. If you keep barreling on and you don't pause every once in a while for someone, maybe that particular person has some valuable information that you need to move forward with. So taking your time as you push forward on your pursuits, but all things look really positive here, fun boy. So there's our stories. I hope you can take what resonates with you, and all the best of luck with your pursuits,
Yep.
and especially if it's career. It looks really good. Um, all right. So next we have Everly. What does Spirit want me to know at this time? Hey, Robert Sprite. Okay. So Funboy says, may you all have a glorious day. Thank you for the reading, ladies. Perfect. Okay. We will read for Flower. She does live in India, and it's very early in the morning there. So we'll read for her, and she can watch it back on the replay. The refly. I was going to say reply. Karen Doyle is here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Karen. Karen, we have room for another question if you would like, or a general, or I'm just making sure I didn't skip something. Okay, so yeah. Oh, this. I still don't like my computer. Anyways, Judith has a question, but I just made me scroll right past it. Okay. All right. I think I'm caught up. Are you ready? Because I am not.
I am ready. Yeah.
All right, Everly.
Okay. Here's what I got for you, Everly. The first card I got is this renewal card. And it says, review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. I get that. I just heard the word control, releasing judgment and releasing control. You can't control, we can't control anything really, none of us. So releasing, trying to control situations, judging others, not that you're not doing that. Just, I get that, like your spirit guides are saying, release the judgments, release the control, and have faith in us, or your spirit guides, that we are guiding you. Now, very important point I'm hearing that I have to say, we're guiding you, but we're not doing it for you. So, and you have free will to listen to that guidance or to not listen to it. So keep all that in mind. So, but you know what? And that made me, if I look down at the card, I reread that sentence that says, understanding your life purpose. That will help you to hone in more on your life purpose. And your life purpose, I'm hearing too, is not just like one thing. It's not like, I'm going to do this and that's it. It's your life purpose is just following your joy and your excitement and staying in the now and just enjoying this beautiful world and all that we have in it to enjoy. So that's the first card I got. Then I got this Princess of Spring card. And let's see, hold on. Spring. Oh, Princess of Wands. I love that. And it says, it's time. Oh, there, right? It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons and let your curiosity take flight. Release the control. Enjoy every moment. Stay in the present as much as you can, right? Let your curiosity, that childlike curiosity, is what I don't want to see that's what you're missing, but that's what you should be focusing on if you so choose. You have free will. And then this last card that I got is the Four of Winter, which is the Four of Air and Four of Swords. And that's like meditation, but it says, set aside your concerns for now. Yes, you can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. This is the meditation card. And then I love this last line, the need for more sleep or a vacation, right? Beautiful. What sparks you? What sparks you? That's sort of like what sparks you, because we can guide you and help you and do everything, but really just, and it just can be little things. It doesn't have to be big, huge things like big career changing or big life changing things. Just those little micro steps every day. So that's what I got, and I hope it resonates.
Love it. And Kelly just popped in. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Yay. Okay. All right, Everly. My first story for you is the Ten of Pentacles. Let me get you out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of your own way. I'm seeing some cards here that's get out of your own way. Ten of Pentacles. So these two ravens and or crows, whichever you choose, the energies, very similar. Ravens, I think, for me, are a little more ancient wisdom, and crows are more present wisdom. So Ten of Pentacles is also about family legacies, but this is shedding light. I think there is there's something that you need to tend to as far as family and perhaps your, um, dare I say, I don't even know how old you are. Um, so you may be so young you don't need to worry about a will, but something that's very important, um, um, document wise, or family tree even. I take this back. Sometimes I start with one thing and they're like, no, that's not it. Here we go. So, so I think February energy is kind of looking into your family tree and possibly um, nudging you to journal your experiences for your family, so that once upon a time might come where they can read back to you and help you reminisce about the joyful things that has happened in your life. But Ten of Pentacles is all about joy filled family, and good resources. So there's something to look forward to there about positive resources coming in. You got Eight of Wands. This is an interesting Eight of Wands. It's almost like chariot energy. Something's coming in fast. You'll get a message. Coming in for you, some good news coming in your way. I love that there's three different colors of horses here. So there's three aspects of something coming your way, three aspects of energy. We got spiritual energy, we've got earthbound energy, and I think we got shadow energy. And shadow energy is just like, say, you used to draw when you were little and that got put in the closet for a while because you had to be an adult. Well, maybe it's a call to bring that out of the shadows again. So shadow energy isn't always a negative thing. So but yeah, some good news is coming your way. I think it might have to do with resources as well. And your overall energy, I pulled Hippo Ono, release constraints. This is a beautiful picture. So that yeah, about releasing things that are holding you back, that are holding you back, and you feel obligated to it. So it's time to put up your boundaries. Get on the flying horses, the Pegasus. Ride the wind, spiritually speaking, of course. This is about you flying free, putting up some boundaries so that you can fly free and spiritually. So, because these are all white horses, and something to do with the number three. Yep. Something to do with the number three, or things will come to you in threes, 3 months, 3 weeks. Anyways, I just see really good things coming your way. And here we have two cards that have horses in it. So, freedom, horses represent freedom and also travel. So, keep those things in mind and be open and receptive to new adventures. So, Everly, that's what we have for you, hon. Thank you for popping in and letting us read
Yeah.
for you tonight. We appreciate you sharing space with us. We have Judith next. Judith is next, and Anastasia's popped in. What's been going on? Everybody's coming in a little bit later than usual. What party are we missing? I want to know. So Anastasia, I do have you starred. Mm, I don't know if that was, autocorrect. Avatar
I love
Intuitive is
that.
a new title, isn't it? That's funny. All right, I'm just going to see if I've missed anything. Okay, I think I'm caught up in chat. Okay. You have cards already
I
pulled?
do.
Okay, Kelly wanted a reading. And you can go. Let me put her back up here. Yeah, horsepower. All right. Where are we? Judith. February reading. And all the blessings that it brings. Absolutely.
Love
Okay.
it. Okay, here we go. The first card I got for you is this beautiful strength card, Major Arcana Strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. I love this. It's like a great foundational start to the month. You know, you of course are divine, you are wonderful, embracing that and letting that kindness and that forgiveness flow. Um, so you got that inner strength, and that's what's nice to tap into that, the confidence that you have, the strength that you have, the knowledge that you have. That's been that soul, like I just feel like it's all coming from your soul, and and just moving forward confidently with courage and strength and just moving forward. Very good energy right there. Then the Nine of Summer card, which I love. Summer being, of course, cups. Nine of Cups, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. So keeping that, it's almost like that strength that you have, and as you tap into that, which you just naturally have it, and I'm going to say we all do, tapping into that strength, the positive parts of life, the kindness, the forgiveness, helps those wishes and those dreams to come forward. It's like I just feel like it opens up a clear path of energy to have those things come in for you. And then the last card that I got is this Nine of Autumn, autumn being the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles. And it does say reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, uh, cherishing your time alone. I love that. Rewarding yourself, right? Opening up that energy, that flow that you have, and rewarding yourself and just enjoying the beautiful confidence and strength that you bring to situations and to people. And I guess I also see like people it rubbing off on people. Like they see that and they pick up on it too. And that like that small butterfly wing flutter that really resonates through the universe. That's what I see for you. I mean, it's like you really have that power, almost like you activate people just by being by them, and you activate the best out of them. So, I'm getting the chills saying this. So, really honor your strength and honor your divinity, because that's really where it all comes from. So, I hope that resonates.
Perfect. All right, Judith. Judith, I have for you this unique Three of Pentacles. It's a mouse looking up into the spider web, and in the spider web, she's weaved the pentacles
Oh, I
here.
love that.
Yeah. So I think through the month of February, it's about you weaving your dreams
Yeah.
and you capturing the resources that you need to help you with these dreams. This is not a, oh, what a tangled web we weave. This is, oh, what a very unique and creative web. I grew up arachnophobia, just like most of us have. But the one thing I've always just respected and thought were so beautiful were the spider webs, and watching the spiders work, intricately weaving these fine threads. It's just fascinating to me. So, yeah, so weaving your dreams in February. You got the Page of Pentacles as well. So, Page of Pentacles is like a new journey starting new studies. New ways, learning new ways to bring in some resources that will benefit you. Again, resources, time, money, health. So it could be one or the other. It could be all the above. So it's about you studying more about what's going to help you move forward in February. So I'm loving that image there. And then I asked, what energy should you embody for February? And this is the blood moon of all things. Did we just have a blood moon? I can't remember. Um, Anyways, this says change old patterns. Look how beautiful. So I think with the next full moon, while we're doing manifesting and stuff like this, um, before and after, just during the phase of the full moon, um, if you meditate, go into meditation and just ask, what is it that you need to release to enable to move forward? As far as old patterns. Sometimes we do old patterns, it's just because we're kind of on autopilot these days. I feel like you have two lunar moths in here. So you have either two specific spirit guides, or two loved ones who've crossed over, who are watching you, helping you light your path so that you can follow and be on the right path. But it's about releasing what does not serve you. And that's what another thing full moons are good for, is releasing, cord cutting. So just really step back and reassess things. Reassess where you want to go and what you need to leave behind as you're moving forward. So that's the story, but you've got some beautiful cards here, Judith. So, yeah, thank you for letting us read for you again tonight.
Yeah.
Can you hear my wind chimes? Okay. I thought I had noise canceling on here, but I don't. This
Oh,
is
that's
Calm
okay.
Rail. I think it's
Yeah.
Calm Rail. Let's see if this one was Calm Rail. No, it's not. Pure monk music, it says. They do different frequencies, and this is I think this one's crown chakra, and they have the wind chimes, and wind chimes just, don't they put you in such a peaceful
Yes.
energy, serenity, and it just helps me with my readings when I give readings. So Judith says I have no problems with spiders. I take them outside when I find them in my house.
Me too.
Now, the jumping spiders.
Well, those are a little bit different.
I love the jumping spiders. I don't know how, but they're kind of cute. Um, but when I learned that they eat other spiders and other bugs, I'm like, okay, you can stay in my house.
Right.
But at one time, I had a little jumping spider every
Yeah.
morning, would come out when I'm doing my makeup.
Oh, those little ones.
They're little
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Okay. I
yeah,
was thinking the
they
ones that
got
have
like
those big
shorter
legs
legs
on the
and
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Okay. Those were like, oh.
Um, and and when I get home in the afternoon, it's gone. So the next morning, I get up and I'm doing my makeup. There he is again.
Nice.
And for like a good couple weeks, I would not see this spider anywhere except for when I'm doing my makeup in the morning. It's like he was fascinated
Yeah.
watching me doing my makeup.
Yeah. I
So,
love
so
that.
he was like
Taking it.
my friend.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh Lord. Okay, so you're very, very welcome, Judith. Um, Callie says, my grandmother said, when there is spiders in the house, there is There is
Yeah.
life in the house. I'm sure it says that. So no fear.
Yeah.
Those, yeah,
Oh,
those
speedy
centipedes.
centipedes. Yeah. I was like, oh.
But there are some spiders. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
this is my no inner garden. You belong outside. If you trespass, I'm sorry.
You're going out.
Yeah. And have you seen it? First, they started on Instagram. It was Lucas the Spider, and the cutest little thing. And then they, a couple years ago, actually made a show for kids.
Oh, I
Lucas
didn't
the
see. I
Spider.
don't know anything about that, but
Oh,
it
he's
sounds cute.
adorable.
Yeah.
Just Google Lucas the
Yeah,
Spider. He's
I will.
adorable. All right, sorry. I am reading for Kelly, and then Anastasia, and then Flower Beauty Peacock, and I think we're done after that.
All right. I love that.
Where did I say Kelly?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's see. Okay, February energy.
February energy. I love this. We have really good February energies
Yes,
tonight.
I think it's going to be a really good month. I really do.
Good month. All right. Hmm.
All right, so here's what I have. First card, the wheel. 10, major arcana. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, and a new car or travel. Don't know if there'll be a new car or travel, but I just love this wheel, right? The delays are over. That energy is moving forward. Things that have been stuck over this like winter time, we're just starting to move forward. You do get this 3 of Winter card, and this 3 of Winter is 3 of Air. This is the 3 of Swords. It's kind of a little bit of a broken heart, and it says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the.
Can we hear? Can you hear? I can't hear you. Avana, can you hear me? Like time out, time out, time out. We oh my goodness here. Let me see. And it's not just me because they're saying they can't hear you. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I know it's silent film readings here. I hope everybody can hear me. Can we hear me? I want to know if we can hear me. Okay. I want to know if we can hear me. Okay, I got it. Yes to Ginger, no to Alana. Oh, God bless her.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you were on such a roll. We're like, okay, we're doing silent film readings tonight, everyone.
Sorry about that. These things happen, Hold on one second.
Kelly's like, looks like a beautiful read.
Whoop, there we go. Whoop. Okay, I'm not even going to touch anything else. I know I don't exactly like this, but that's all right.
Can you start over?
Yes, I will absolutely start over, and I apologize. This is the wheel card. Okay, that's the first card that you got, and it says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, in a new car or travel. I don't know if you'll get a new car or do any traveling, but please be aware that delays are over. I love this wheel card. Moving forward, delays are over. You then got this 3 of Winter card, And this says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation and a sadness that will heal over time. This three of winter is like the three of swords. It can represent a broken heart, but in the past, but learning from that and moving forward from that and having this beautiful energy of the delays from things that maybe you haven't been, things that maybe you weren't that happy with, again, a broken heart or whatever. Those delays are over. But the best part is you've learned from them and you've grown from them. And I love this outcome card for you because it's the 10 of summer, and the 10 of summer is the 10 of cups. And it says, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. Moving forward, this energy just moving forward. The delays are over, think broken hearts in the past, whatever. And I just love it because it's just time to move forward. And I really feel like this is almost, it's a reading for you, but it's kind of a reading for all of us. You know, just 10 of summer, having that beautiful emotional energy moving forward with family, with friends, and uh with the as the year progresses. I just feel like next month, February, is really going to be just a beautiful month for all of us. So that's what I got. I hope it resonates. And I'm sorry about, like I said, I logged out with the sound.
It was funny. We were laughing. Jax, please take care of yourself, and I hope your head feels better, honey.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Sweet dreams as well. And of course, I'm going to say drink lots of water. That's like, you know,
Yeah.
it really is like not a cure all, but we don't drink enough water as a whole. Well, I guess I should speak for myself. But most of us are too busy.
Sorry.
Oh, when they do those silent films and then they started putting sound effects in them, with the clappity clappity of the horse. That's a she's our sound effects person.
Or when I drive, I'm like, like Mario Andretti.
Okay, Kelly. Um, my first card for you, Kelly, I have to ask, have you been kind of, I don't know, just either bored with things, wondering when they're going to move, maybe feeling a little winter blues? There's some magical things hiding in the dark for you, I feel like. Um, so, so this is about raising your vibrational energy, kind of snapping out of it. Let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, I could read this a whole different way, but it's Four of Cups. But what I love about this Four of Cups, instead of there just being four cups, there's magical lights here in the cups, and they're trying. So I almost feel like your fairies or spirit guides are trying to catch your attention, but you have so much going on. Um, lots of thoughts, lots of thoughts, lots of things distracting you from you nourishing your spiritual self. So they're just trying to get you to, you know, hello, hello. We're making noises in the house to try to catch your attention. Does that resonate anything with you? And that's what do you hear things when you're trying to sleep that aren't the normal things that you hear when you're trying to sleep? It's your I think you got some elementals trying to catch your attention. So maybe as winter thaws, you might think about working with elemental energy. Are you looking for love? I want to know, Kelly, or just a connection with friends? You've got the Two of Cups here. Um, so look how Renaissance this looks. First of all, I'm going to tell you, when if next a Renaissance fair comes around you, you must go. But I feel
Would.
like there's a connection that you're going to be making with someone, whether it's a love connection, a colleague connection, but whatever this connection is, it's divinely guided. So that each individual's angels are trying to bring you together. It could be career related, it could be love related. So just curious if you're looking for love, and if you're not, if you're already in a relationship, just know that may also have been divinely you brought together. But it's about making strong connections here in February. And what a perfect card to get for February. Um, you're in survival mode or a lower income, too much. Oh Lordy be that. Oh, she's in Minnesota. Oh yeah. So yeah, new peeps. You do need new peeps. So whether it's through YouTube and all of us here, or in your 3D world, uh, it's like you need to what is not necessarily blinders, but like me, I'm very tunnel vision woman here. So, and then I called on the ancestors for a message for you. Um, do you see crested cranes anywhere? Just teasing. Okay, your message from your ancestors, Kelly. Your soul is entering a new center of the mandala, encountering infinite possibilities. This is a wild place where excitement, chaos, and creative freedom abide. Here is where your new potentials and opportunities arise as if out of nowhere. It is the realm of magic and synchronicity. Things may seem to be falling apart, but in a more meaningful and true way, they are falling into place. So I hope that message resonates with you, Kelly, and makes sense for you. So yeah, so life's a puzzle. Play with it. Put those puzzle pieces back together. So, Kelly, thank you for letting us read for you tonight. I'll
Thank
do that
you.
for you. And I'm curious on the connections. So, all right. We have Anastasia, and then we'll read for Flower Beauty Peacock, and then we are finished for the night. So I'm sad that Crystal keeps coming in and leaving before she gets read. I feel bad. Okay, what is coming for me in love? Why did T reach out to me and then not? Oh, I had that happen one time. The guy gave me his phone number, and when I tried calling, I never heard from him. And then found out he met someone. I was like, what the Fae? Only back then it
Right.
wasn't Fae.
Yeah.
Okay, so we saw each other again at uni this week after months, and it's been so weird. Okay, so let's just talk about what's coming for love, Anastasia. Okay, I think I'll still use the same cards. All right. Interesting.
I'm gonna have to pull one more card here.
Okay.
Let me see here.
What?
Here we go. I'm gonna read what I got. It's not bad. It's just like the first card really when you ask what is coming for love, okay, this I got the Empress card, and that really is the card that I'm focused on the most because it says time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. This card, the Empress card, represents love, unconditional love, abundance, fertility. I mean, what is coming for love? I want to say what is coming for love is what you put out there, the vibration you put out there. Make sure that you are putting out a vibration of wanting to meet someone who is really good for you, the whole thing. So I love this card. The rest of the cards that I got they're not negative cards. They're just cards that really more have you focusing, I'm going to say it, on your career. I got the 3 of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Okay. I said, all right. Then I got the 10 of Autumn. And this says, Take steps to ensure the financial security of or your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Okay. Again, around money. Okay. And work and career and investments. And then I got this nine of spring, and it says protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. Well, that doesn't really matter. I mean, that doesn't I don't get really anything out of that sentence. I'm just reading the card. I just get that, like, oh, and then let me tell you, and then I pulled from my other deck to get a clarifying card from all this. And what do I get? I got the Eight of Pentacles, somebody hard at work making pentacle and doing a great job at it. So looking at love, looking at career, I'm like, okay, a beautiful Empress card. Like, the love is there. Concentrate on yourself, concentrate on your career, concentrate. It's almost like concentrating on all these other things, even though you're looking for love, and I understand that, opens you up to the love that you attract then at that point. It's almost like whether you meet somebody at work or you meet somebody through your career or you meet somebody doing, what you love to do. It's almost like when you lose yourself in that, opens, I'm just like, opens up the gates for the love. Okay, there you go, looking for a job. Yeah, well, that I think once that like I feel like maybe you meet somebody and you're in a new job, or you meet somebody as you're like that you really align with, as far as like work or what your creative endeavors are. So that's what I got for you. Is the love there? Yeah, it's there. It will be there when it's coming. It will be there, but it might be through your career, and it might be that you're going to be focusing on some other things first before you get there. So that's what I got.
Isn't that sometimes things are true is like when you least expect it,
Well, yes, yes, exactly. Like when you're busy working and you're doing, and then all of a sudden, you know, something pops up.
you
So
know.
you can
I
have
always,
somebody leaves you their phone number,
right,
and they pick up when you call them. You're
because
like,
I
oh,
think
cool.
sometimes, and I could be wrong, but for some people, when you're looking, your whole energy is a little more tense. You're
Yes,
trying to not mess up, or
right.
fall down, or say something wrong or something. And then when you're
Yeah,
busy doing things, people see you in your natural state, and that's more relaxed and more
yeah. And I get the feeling
attractive.
almost like while you're doing what you're doing, somebody notices you and they just get enthralled with you. They just are like, look, I have to meet this person, because they just see how much love you have for what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, love that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
you got the Empress and I got the Emperor.
there you go.
So, okay, so the energy of love is what I when I pulled this one, the energy of love, Emperor. Okay. So, energy of love and the Emperor. So, well, if I look at this image, it's this little mouse meeting the wolf. So, I'm going to just say that, as you're ascending some stairs someday, you're like maybe at a new place of work, you're walking up the stairs and that's when you meet somebody, you
Right.
maybe bump into them, or maybe you're walking up the stairs with books in your hand and book falls and they pick it up for. The Emperor energy is about really being confident in yourself, making sure you're confident, and you believe in yourself. You're a beautiful soul, and maybe some days you look in the mirror and you don't see that beautiful soul, but like we were saying, that soul shines when you least expect it, when you're in your natural state. So yeah, I feel like it's uh, meeting somebody new, and they maybe be in a authoritative position even. So that's what Emperor here. Um, then I asked, well, what is the energy between Anastasia and he? Can't say what he's feeling or not, but we can see what's the energy there. And I have to say, I got the Three of Swords here. So, when you say, I'll use, you said he contacted you, and then disappeared or whatever. Um, I was just telling somebody what happened to me at a Renaissance fair. Come to think of it, we're all pirates here. And this one pirate throughout the day would just see me, smile, wink, and then at one point we're all in a circle talking, and then of course everybody disperses. And I was telling my dad, and he just really caught me off guard because it would be something I would say, and he doesn't know what I do. But I said I could have sworn he was going to ask me for his phone number. I don't understand. And he goes, "That was your angels protecting you." Well, that's what I would say. So when you're wondering why all of a sudden he tried to connect with you and then not there, look, there's an angel here. That angel's
Ooh,
like,
I'm
oh
getting the
no,
chills.
oh no, you can do better, and I'm keeping this one away from you. So now if you want to have a, couple nights tryst, but don't get involved on an emotional level. There's a Mr. Right Now kind of thing. Toby is an ex-boyfriend. Okay. So that explains this Three of Swords here. It didn't end well, or you just parted ways.
Yeah,
But it's just not meant to be right now. Doesn't mean that later on down the road. But like Avana says, now is the time for you to focus on you because I got the unicorn card for you.
I love
So
that. Look at that
beautiful.
little sweetie
Says
pie.
nurture and be nurtured. So this person, your ex-boyfriend, can't nurture you the way you need to be nurtured right now. He's not in that emotional. He's all thought and not emotion. I could be wrong. He I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But anyway, some guys can't commit to the heart. They want to, they really want to, but their mind is just not aligned with their heart space. So now's the time in the February month is for you to work on nurturing your spirit, your light within, because you got to be prepared for when this emperor guy comes.
Yep.
You don't want to be this,
Oh, I just got
you
the
know
chills again.
you don't want to walk around as sad little Sally. They want to see somebody who's bright and sparkly and a magical. And when you walk
Yeah.
around in this state of beauty and grace, that's when you get noticed, even when you least expect it. So,
Yeah, I love that.
Anastasia,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
my story for you. Um, Crazy. Thank you guys. That's the part of why we separated. He is a great person, just not sure. Yeah, I mean, some people, the energies don't align, and doesn't mean you or he is
Mm-mm.
bad energy. It's just
No.
they don't align.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivana, get cleaned up here in chat. Robert asked this question last time, and we were on, and then he I must have had to go. Robert, are you still here? I'd love to answer your fairy question in the basement. So, Robert, if you're here, we will read and find out about uh, fairies in the basement. Otherwise, we're going to read for Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. I'm watching two different chats here.
That's okay. I get it.
Sometimes I think he just comes in to say hi and then. Yeah. All right. So we are going to read for Flower Beauty Peacock.
Okay.
And I'll try to put in like chat after the show to see if she goes to comments and then let her know if she's in the last. All right, Flower Guidance.
All right, here we go. This is what I got. All spring cards, and in this is wands. So the first one that I got is the nine of spring, which is the nine of wands, and it says protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Again, I'm not picking up anything on environmental conservation, but maybe, depending on things that you're looking at. But it kind of says I what my eyes are getting. I'm looking more at prepare for possible challenges ahead. That's not a bad thing. It's just being forewarned is being forearmed, and just anything that you think might be a challenge, just being prepared. And I just heard part of that preparation being play that chess game out in your mind. Like go a couple of steps. If this happens, what's my response? And then if that's my response, what's the next step? Try to play a chess game out. If you find that you have challenges or whatever, go out a couple of steps on what you think might happen. Not because you can control the situation, but because you prepare yourself. You like ground yourself and prepare yourself for how you need to move forward if you find that you have challenges. That was the nine of spring. You then got the eight of spring. And this says stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes, kind of in line with this other card, this first card. Again, playing that chess game out, playing different options out on anything that might be on your mind. There might be a sudden event or a sudden change, so just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to. That doesn't mean it's negative. It just means things might start to move quickly for you, with day to day stuff or something at work or something in a personal relationship, whatever. So just keeping that in mind, but knowing that you just like roll with it and let the energy flow, and keeping I just heard like keeping control in your heart and your mind as to how you want the situation to unfold. And the last card that I got is this Ace of Spring. And this says it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. It's almost like any challenges you might have coming up, might be something comes up sudden or whatever, but taking that and like, if you've ever heard that saying, taking lemons and making lemonade, right? Taking things that might not seem on the surface really positive or maybe a bit of a challenge, but being able to have that ability to change things around and to move forward, and taking action on them if you need to. So that's what I got. And knowing guides from your guide, knowing that your guides are here, to keeping in touch with them through these processes also, and asking, what's the next step? What do I need to do? And listening in your heart and in your mind. So
Mm,
that's what I got for you.
wow. Okay. So, you shuffle, 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 and sometimes a card still comes out that you've pulled before. And, let me get her off here. Okay. All right, Flower. All right. You also got the Eight of Cups here. So there's something that you need to walk away from that doesn't serve your highest good anymore. It's connections. They were really good connections, and they still can be. But you have a purpose to move forward with, towards following the light. Let's say. This little mouse again has made himself a mountain to climb over to get to where he needs to be. So sometimes that path isn't a smooth one. We've got some broken cups. We got books here. Um, he just knows that he has a calling. So Flower, you have a calling, and it's time, I think, during the month of February to try to um, follow that calling, let it pull you. And again, I'm going to say set boundaries. It's okay to say no. A lot of people love you and want your attention, but now it's time to turn your intention inward and for you to repair broken emotion cups, fill the new cups, once yeah, filling new cups. I got the Queen of Pentacles for you. So, creating your own sacred space, and do what you love within this sacred space. I see here. Do you like gardening? I'm looking at this basket. Do you like creating things with food, cooking? Queen of Pentacles, they're the very artsy queen, and they love to create things. So whether it's baking, sewing, basket weaving, this is all about setting up space for yourself and honoring yourself. Doing what you love right now is very important for you. And then I pulled an ancestor card, and you got, though you may feel thwarted, though you may feel, I'm going to start talking like that. Though you may feel thwarted or denied, your soul is being lovingly tempered, building the strength necessary for you to rise with resilience and grace. And I'm going to go back to this card here. Here's your resilience. Here's your grace.
Yeah.
Um, Let frustration and doubt transform into conviction and commitment. Do not allow uncertainty to weaken your will. You are more than enough, and there is a good plan for you. Mystery, yet, and there is a plan, mysterious, yet also good, guiding your process. From current sacrifice to future sweetness shall flow abundantly. And you got ostrich.
I love that.
I've never pulled this card before in this deck. And now I'm going to have to Google ostrich energy real quick because that's what I do. And I don't have that in my toolbox over here. What is the spiritual meaning for ostrich? All right, a powerful paradox of strength, resilience, and adaptability. Loving that. Signifies the need for groundedness, focusing on personal truth and ignoring unnecessary noise. So, yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to add that energy into my little booklet. So, Flower, I hope you get to this reading, and I'll try to put in comments to let you know it's at the end of our show. And let me see. Yep, see, they're loving your sparkles, your
Oh.
background, your sweater.
Thank you.
So yeah, so look at us. We're done by 9 o'clock. I love it. So Avana, let everyone know what you're up to, what's coming your way.
Well, you know what? I'm sure we'll be back in the next week or two here, 2 weeks, whatever, for another, Thursday evening, extravaganza. And of course, on,
Absolutely.
Mondays, I do my quick pick cards, and Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts, which I love. Wednesdays are, thank you. Wednesdays are my astrology tarot card readings, which I always have those timestamps. So you can go on there on Wednesdays and get a quick 3 card reading for the week. Thursdays are my weekly energy readings, and Fridays are my weekend energy readings. So please stop by my channel. You know,
I watched the astrology one on my big screen, so I haven't yet went back to commenting. But I was told this. I don't know. Have you heard this? Some of these people on YouTube who do astrology often say, listen for your ascending sign first, then your sun sign. Have you heard that before?
I have not. Why is that? Do you know
Well,
why? I don't know why.
yeah. I don't know if I can put it into words. It's just I do that now, but it
Oh,
always seems to resonate. I think, like for me, I'm such this little quiet Cancer, but I got the fire of Aries as my ascending,
ooh.
and so I think your ascending is more action. I could be wrong. I'll have to listen back.
Yeah.
Actually, we can Google that too. I'm going to Google that. Get out the Goog. Why is it important? Why is it important to listen to your ascending sign before your sun sign in an astrology reading? I babble and it seems to read me clearly. I don't understand how that works. Okay, so it sets the specific 12th house structure framework for your personal. Come on, hang on. I need layman's terms. Okay, well, the sun represents your core identity. The ascending, uh, which changes every 2 hours. Your ascending determines which zodiac signs govern the specific area. This is not what I was told. Providing much more accurate and tailored. It's more
All
accurate
right.
and
Okay,
tailored.
it gives you another side, maybe like an
Yeah,
archetype with a
Kelly
light
says it.
attribute, like
You're
in a shadow, or whatever, like opposite,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
more attributes to your
It's
sign. So,
stronger. Kelly says. So
oh, here, Earth Flower says ascendant sign is qualities you were born with. Sun sign working towards. There you go. That's what
thank
you're working
you.
towards. It's like yes, thank you.
That
Um,
was for
yeah,
me.
that makes a
So
lot of sense. A lot of
sometimes
sense.
I only listen to my right ascending. You know,
Yeah,
um, but I'm on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer too. So sometimes I used to read both Gemini and
yeah,
Cancer.
yeah.
But one day I decided, this was in high school, to read all the signs' horoscopes. And it was like, but they all resonate.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, if you
Yeah,
think about it, as you're gestating in the womb, you're absorbing the different months of energies.
right.
So, you know, anyway, thank you, Kelly and Earthflower, for
Yes, thank you.
um, Kelly says, well, that's interesting because my son is in Libra and it straight up fits.
There you go.
Yeah. So try that for a while. Listen to your ascending signs first and then um, your cute little sun signs. We'll get rid of this banner. We don't need that. Questions are now closed.
Oh,
Oh boy, slacker. Okay. Thank you, everyone,
thank
for
you.
sharing space
Thank
with
you.
us tonight. Get some giggles in there. I felt
Absolutely.
everybody seems to have good February energy coming their
Yeah,
way.
really.
There's some self nurturing that needs to go on while we're still in our winter journey. And that way, by the time the sun returns to spring, reawakens Earth Mother, that we too are emerging a new version of ourselves. And that's my I, I guess I can call it a motto for this year. It
Yeah.
came to me one day where I'm like, I'm going to look forward to meeting the new version of me this year.
Yes. Yes. I've been listening to that, like anchoring to your future self versus our past self.
And do you know,
I
ever
just
since
heard
I,
about that the other
yeah,
day. Like
did you?
anchor to your future. I'm like, yeah.
Love that.
Okay.
Well,
All
ever
right. Yeah.
since
That's
I
for
said
another
it, I'm
discussion.
hearing in little. I like see it in either in Instagram. Of course, everything you say ends up in Instagram and YouTube feeds. They're listening. They're listening. Um, but in little LinkedIn things, and I mean it's everywhere
Yeah.
where it says a new version of you.
Yes. Yeah.
So talk about synchronicities. So I better find her quick because I need her. All right, everyone. So, yeah, daylight savings. Well, I think it's March 8th in my calendar. Um, so, hi, Sandra. How are you? With gratitude. Bless you. Bless you. So, yeah. So, everyone, thank you again for sharing space with us tonight. Thank you, Avana.
Absolutely. Thank
I
you.
don't know what I have coming up. I do have things coming up. But if you hit that bell, you'll find me.
Easy.
Next, gosh, I do have to look for my own sanity because I might forget that I'm on with someone. Um, Next week, Nancy and Heather. And that's Thursday, next Thursday. And then Saturday with Sun Psychic Jean. I don't know what we're going
Oh,
to do
that'll be
yet.
fine. Yeah. Those
That's at
sounds like
1 p.m. Eastern. She wants to do some a mystery, so I gotta get on my snow day Monday. Should sit and do mystery and figure out which mystery we're gonna do. And then next on the 9th, I'm on, Callie's on my channel.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
Callie Healer, Kelly. And she's got, talk about positive energy.
Yeah.
Love her energy. And so, but yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Stay warm, cuddled up. And if you're allowed, white hot chocolate. I say aloud because my blood sugar is really high because Brendan's girlfriend bringing all those pastries, and then I had my own. Ooh, I gotta watch it. But stay happy, healthy. Don't forget to nurture yourself, your soul, your spirit. You're the one that's most important. Um,
Absolutely.
like they say, put on that oxygen mask on you first so that
Yep.
you can take care of others.
Mother said, yeah. I like that.
Avana, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And until next time, you get the fairy butt. Faye blessings, everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste.